Hello, traders. Thank you so much for joining us into today's session. I apologize. I know I told you guys yesterday I will do my best to live stream before the news session comes up so that I can give you guys my predictions of where I think it will go and also afterward where we can potentially aim for. Okay, I'm very sorry. It's not that I was extremely busy or anything. It's just that today, the evening, my house was very beautiful. Okay, the view, so I was just also like praying at the time. So I just got how to say lost, okay, in the prayers and especially also the beauty of the scenery. So I was just standing for almost an hour plus watching the view. So then I realized the time. I said, "Oh my God, it's already 8." So I went to shower and I did prayers, and then now I'm here lah. Okay, I apologize. All right, but nevertheless, guys, okay, believe it or not, my predictions was actually towards the downside. I know it's very hard to believe. I know anybody can just say this. I know. I understand. If you guys have doubts also, I understand. So what I can do is I can advise you guys to actually see my live streams earlier of this week, right? Especially the starting of this week. I predicted for a sell from this area here, which is the London session. Okay, and my ultimate goal is actually this key level. Okay, this is what I mentioned to you guys. I aim for a selling opportunity all the way up to this key level. So why I say I anticipated for gold to move down, it is because it is close by the key level. It's not because I can see the future. It's not because I have some kind of connection or whatever with the news people or whatever. Like if yes means I already got 10 Lamborghini. Okay, it's not that. I only use price action and based on what I analyze from the starting of the week. So my starting of the week was what I anticipate for a move towards a downside once price came into where this key level here. Okay, did I see reaction? Did I see respect? Yes, I did. So because of that, I anticipated for move to the next key level. So why today before the news comes out, I told you guys I was anticipating for a sell move down. But of course, like, I don't trade news. I just like to predict it. Again, last time I used to trade news is because it's close by the key level. So my main bias is only the key level. That's why I anticipate for a move down. Okay, this is what I mean by price action can actually most of the time tell you how the news can potentially play out. So this is one, how to say, clear cut example lah to you guys. Okay, bright as day. There's nothing technical about it. It's only price action from what we analyzed from the beginning of this week. You guys can watch the live stream if you want to get further clarification in terms of where I mentioned gold is a good opportunity to sell, but from this area here lah. Okay, I didn't like how it was going in between. Okay, nevertheless, my main goal was this key level. This is why I anticipated price may be moving down when the news of today was about to come out lah. Okay, and it happened. It moved in that sense, not because of any magic or anything, just price action, just key levels. That's it. Okay, I never did my intro also. Hello, sir. Hello, Durga. Thank you so much for joining us in today's live stream. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Guna. So I've been trading for almost 4 years, and what I do on my day-to-day basis, especially in my live stream, is just share with you guys as much free and latest information pertaining to price action, in hopes that it will be able to help you guys out as much as possible, in especially in trading. Like if you guys are struggling, in what trades to take, why should I take this trade? All of that good stuff lah. I hope I'll be able to give you guys some form of benefit lah. In any way possible. I also share with you guys predictions, especially trades that I potentially will be taking. For example, like Dogecoin. Okay, I show you guys. Yesterday I told you guys I'm focusing for a potential buy opportunity for Dogecoin. And I did enter. I shared it also on my Instagram page. This is the opportunity. See how high it went, guys. So these are the targets I told you guys to aim for. So price went way above those targets, which I was very happy to see. Okay, I entered quite late. I didn't enter at this range. This is where I told myself to enter, but I missed it. So I entered in between this level. Okay, so I still managed to get good amounts, like about 40% ROI. So you guys can see my Instagram if you like. I do post there as well. I have my Instagram handle in the description below. Solana, I anticipated for move to this line here. No, today I did this today. I didn't share with you guys yesterday. I did this just today. I didn't enter because when I saw, I was analyzing price roughly this range. Okay, so I was like, uh, price is actually very close by the target zone already, so it's no point for me to just enter off it. Um, but I still like to predict lah. I just like to do that. It's just me lah. I really enjoy doing that. So Solana went accordingly, guys. Yesterday, oh my god, I actually lost money in S&P 500. Later I'll speak to you guys about it. ADUSD, I also would have lost money because of this. Let me show you guys. Lucky I set BE already lah, and I took it off early. Where is it? I think it was in 1 hour. You can see it. Yep, this one here. Do you know all major markets got affected by this? Everything ADUSD, and not crypto. Crypto, and you see nothing much effect at all. Only in forex currencies, gold, okay, S&P 500 indexes, commodities, all got affected, guys. See this long week that happened? I anticipated for sell, this is my area. This is the line, that is my target point. So because price came very close by I already said BE, thank God. Okay. So price came up, I got a little bit of profits, but I lost in the S&P 500. Show you guys what happened. Look at this. I anticipated for move up. Can you see the goal line here? This is the my level I want to hear lah when the price comes to the range. My TP is this, not this black line actually, is above this range lah. But once you reach this level, I want to close off yesterday. So I entered in a very good position actually for S&P 500. I entered quite early on here. Price was in profits, and then suddenly, boom! My SL was here. I got SL'd out. This is my SL, guys. Okay. Oh, hold on. My wife bring me water. I almost wanted to leave you guys and go get water. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Okay, since my wife bring me water, I can stay and talk to you guys more. Lah. Okay. So my SL range was below this level. My entry was just here. So SL was quite close by. And then my TP was actually above this range lah, but I wanted to take off my profits once it reached this level for specific reasons lah. Okay, especially it's close by New York's high, so that's why I thought of taking out my profits here. Then as the trade was running off, it was not yet 1 to 1. Okay, almost. And no, it was 1 to 1. Sorry, it was 1 to 1. So my trade was roughly here, but I choose to not. Okay, this is my biggest mistake. You see, it was roughly 1 to 1 already. I remember it was 1 point something lah. Okay, I wanted to wait because S&P 500. Okay, the behavioral pattern of S&P 500, right? The way how it moves, if it wants to move in certain direction, it will keep moving. Can you see it happening? Can you see it will move certain? It will keep moving. Can you see the strongness of it? Can you see you want to move means it will move in certain direction. Even though there's a gap, it still move down. That is the behavior lah of S&P 500. So that's why when it move, usually S&P 500, if I trade, I don't always trade. If I do, I 1.5 R, then I drag my PE. Okay, I should have dragged once it go to 1.1 lah. Okay, then you see this long week that happened. Straight away lost yesterday. I did manage to, of course, lah, got some cover up lah. But yesterday was down because I don't trade forex and crypto same. Okay, because my crypto side I was up because I successfully traded for Dogecoin. ADUSD is considered successful because I set BE and then little bit profits. Okay, this one was down, so it's forex, right? Yeah. So unfortunate lah for this one. But now you see it's moving in accordance. So this move was just temporary, guys. Yeah, was a red candle at night. So was a red candle at night yesterday. Yep. Yes. This is one of the candles now. This is for S&P 500. Gold, I think was green. Yeah. Gold was green. Okay. I anticipated for sell, but I didn't enter gold because remember I told you guys I don't like entering in middle. This will only be my primary entry, which I missed out early on this week. I shared Okay, but nevertheless, this was for gold. Gold is green. ADUSD was red, I think. Oh no, green also, yes. ADUSD was green. Only S&P 500 was a red candle. Man. Very long red candle. All major currencies, including forex pairs, commodity index, all affected. And from what I know, I'm not sure if this is the real cause or not. But there's Trump planning to fire Powell, guys. Okay, so I'm not so 100% sure it is because of this news or something to do with tariffs or whatever, because I tried to find out online yesterday but I couldn't really find any information pertaining to this move, especially forex factory. Nothing was happening. So most probably later I will do a bit more deep dive and understand. Any reason for the movement? Yeah, maybe lah, because of these two things lah. Powell, Trump want to fire Powell or tariff something happening. So last night, yes, very fast, insane. I saw a shocked. I lost for S&P 500. I lost. Oh yes, it was on Twitter yesterday. He wanted to fight. Yeah, correct. Actually, it's not only yesterday. No, actually, quite some time already. He already announced he wanted to fire Powell. Not wanted, planning to. So I don't know. Yesterday they had some form of meeting or whatever pertaining to this. That's why the news like crazily suddenly moved, like insane. But it didn't really want to affect the markets. You see, look at it carefully. Once the scandal closed, right, market continue to move down. This is why I say price action is always the best. Okay, it's very unfortunate that I'm pretty sure many retail traders, when they're moving up, have entered buying opportunity also. But nevertheless, the ultimate target which we predicted for a move down was the actual move lah, where he want to go. Okay, but no matter who, even though can predict the actual move down, you see, still if no one dragged like SL to BE, everyone would have lost. Okay, I'm thankful I did, but S&P 500 I didn't like, so I lost at S&P 500. So this is a live example, guys, of the markets. Whatever strategy we understand, how much we backtest also, how high our winning percentage rate is also based on backtesting and also based on actual performance, right? Even though we are profitable, these kind of things can happen in the market. Okay, why I personally got lucky and I'm grateful is because of my entry point. Because I entered in a certain point, the moment price reached this range, which is very close to the TP, it is more than 1 to 1. And my SOP, how I said it, once it reach 1 to 1, I will set BE. Okay, if I enter late, it won't reach 1 to 1, I would have lost completely. Okay, so you see, it's very important now in terms of your entry and also your own criteria, your SOPs. When do you set BE? Do you even set BE or not? BE is very important, guys. Okay, but I'll be very honest lah. Even if I cannot SL, right, always set SL, guys. Okay, I'll show you an example. Let's say we entered here. Okay, where will be our stops? Our stops will be just above this range. Okay, we can get almost 3R. Imagine if you never set SL. This is how much price would have made your account in drawdown. I know some of you guys, if you never take funded challenges, okay, drawdown won't be a very big issue unless you over leverage your account, you over trade. Then your personal account confirm burst already. All right, but funded challenges, right? Because I got the FTMO, they have very specific and strict rules in terms of how much drawdown you can actually lose in a day. It doesn't mean you have to lose. Let's say lah, you put your SL here. Or let's say you never put SL. Okay, imagine there's no SL. All right. So price come all the way to this range, you won't cannot stop out. Okay, let's say lah, your drawdown is roughly about, let's say, 500 something or 600 something from a 10K account. All right. Then after that, price come all the way down and hit your TP. We will think we passed. Actually, no, the account already failed. Because they have a limit for 10K account drawdown, right? You cannot reach 500. If you reach 500, you lost, even though you went to the TP target. Okay, that is what critically we have to think as being traders. Don't think drawdown is a good thing, huh? Drawdown is not a good thing. We have to plan out and figure out how much of drawdown are we okay to accept in our account. Okay, and how to say, Losses, are we okay to let it how to say affect our account? Okay, are we okay to leave out 1% or 1.5% or 2%? These are very important topics we have to speak to ourselves as traders. Okay, that's why SL is very important. Never, 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 never put your SL. Must always put SL. Okay, imagine never put SL. You see this move up, guys. Insane, no. It could have blown so many people accounts yesterday if never put SL means. Okay, nevertheless, even though this happened, I still would like to consider this as a very successful trade because we predicted for this level to be taken up. And even though the candle made a very powerful move up, it still followed our prediction in accordance to where we want price to move. Not we want, humble ourselves, where we predict price to move to. Okay, gold is also the same thing. Gold from the beginning here, I predicted it to come to this key level. It is very close to this key level, so I will consider that we did an amazing job, guys. Good job in predicting this with me. Okay, earlier this week. Let me just remove all of this, make my charts clean a bit. Okay, so probably like today, gold we might have an opportunity, because we're gonna be reaching 9:30 or so. Okay, I checked yesterday and I read to you guys 8:30 is the only news, right, for unemployment claims and all. Let me go and see what's the result. Gold moved down, so that means it should be good for USD. Let's see, huh? Yep, all the news today was good for USD. Oh, every news at 8:30 was good for USD. Tomorrow, so we have news lah. 6:30 a.m. FOMC member speaks. Okay. And then 10 p.m. we have news so but all orange lah tomorrow. So it will affect but not as how to say intensely like today lah. Okay. So overall good for USD. That means I don't know. I cannot say for sure if gold will continue to move down or not. I kind of think it will start to move up, but I need to wait and see once this liquidity section gets taken out. Then only I want to understand what am I actually looking at. Okay, wait on, let me just confirm this is not the area. Okay, this is the area. Actually, this is also in the area, lah, but let me just mark this because all low resistance liquidity. Okay, I want to see this level, 3306.512. I want to see it get taken out, and then only I want to understand where price may be heading to next. Okay, let's see, during our live stream today before I end, let's see if that happens or not. If it doesn't, if it starts to reverse here before going to the key level, even though I kind of anticipating for move up, I won't be entering lah. Okay, I don't want to miss this entry for gold. If it come in the key level, I will make sure I enter lah this time. Okay, I don't want to miss the opportunity for gold already. I missed this beautiful one already. Okay, guys, so let's continue with ADUSD. So ADUSD, yesterday we predicted this move all the way down here, which was beautiful. Okay, so now let me just remove this. Okay, so ADUSD, right? That's the thing now, no? ADUSD is showing me a potential sign that we may be moving down, which is a bit not confusing lah, a bit off lah. I personally am not so sure if that is the case or not. So I prefer for us to wait and see what New York session will be holding for us today. Then only I can really understand the possibility of where we may be wanting to move next. Because we did trade below this key level range already also, guys. And then here we don't really have much of a liquidity space to understand our buy. So ADUSD, I guess we have to set it on pending. So today my priority is so far gold lah. Because gold look a little bit more pretty. We are currently inside of close to a key level range, and I'm anticipating for a move up. But again, it all depends after this liquidity has been swept. So let's see if we get swept or not. USD JPY. Okay, I anticipate USD JPY to actually move higher. Okay, this is the key level that I anticipate USD JPY to move to. So far, it is, in my opinion, it is moving beautifully lah. But since buy side liquidity has recently been swept, right, we have to wait until sell side liquidity also has been swept for a probability of a move towards the upside. Okay, so we gotta wait for a while and understand how price is going to react especially around 9:30 lah. So my opinion, maybe you guys can use the M30 or N15 time frame, since these time frames only we can actually see the M30 range. So you see, I mean M30, 9:30, is it? There we can mark out 9:30, right? If 1 hour, we only can mark out 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So we cannot really see what happens during New York session. We also have consolidation in USD JPY. Remember what that means? Consolidation means more power. And right now, this is not New York session yet. Okay, this is a pre-New York session. It's already taken out London's low. That's a very important thing to note. Okay, this is London's low. So it already taken out London low. I am anticipating for move up, guys. Okay, at least to this level here. So let me just write it for you guys. Potential target. Okay, wait. Let me let the P capitalize. Right. What is target? I spell target. Target. There you go. Potential target. Okay. For USD JPY. Give me a moment. Let me see what I can mark out. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, okay. Actually, I already marked out already lah. I am anticipating for this key level, okay, for price to come in, but the actual how do you say, uh, target range, right, is 150.473 lah. So this is kind of like the closest form of liquidity that I can see as of now. Okay, so we just have to wait and see. I'm not too interested, even though this candle is moving down aggressively right now, so it doesn't matter to me, because this just indicates that we have taken out London low. That's all. I only am interested in candles after it closes. If it doesn't close, I'm not interested. It doesn't matter to me. Personally, lah, that's how I trade. Okay, so after the candle close only, we can really identify certain things. So, okay, so let me mark up. SDJPY is also something we are interested in today. Okay, I want to check out S&P 500 also lah, but that one I need to use my MetaTrader 5 and then check it out and see for potential opportunity. So Dogecoin, guys, I already took an opportunity for Dogecoin. Let me see. Solana looks more prettier lah, in my opinion lah. Okay, so far Solana seems like we may want to start moving down, because we did take out the liquidity that I was anticipating it to move to, and then we're kind of respecting that level as of now lah. Okay, let me just see much smaller time frames. I don't advise you guys to go into M1, okay, especially if you guys are new into trading. I'm just doing it because I want to see something happen. That's all. Okay. Okay, this would have been a very good entry opportunity. Roughly this level here for a sell. Okay, so far I'm seeing that we can be potentially aiming for selling opportunity lah. Okay, for Solana. Personally. But again, I could be wrong, because if you look at hindsight, right? Asia, yes, we did move down, then we did make a move up. Okay, London also making a move up. So, New York could even carry out the trend. We could actually break this level and then continue to move higher. Just personally, based on price action, so far it is actually telling me that we want to move down lah. Personally only. Okay. So I just want to wait and see. Let me understand if we're moving down. Where is the closest? I want to see, will price reach these levels? Okay, roughly these levels now. I don't want to go too low, like aim too crazy for now, because we are reaching the weekend already. Okay, so I'm just anticipating for these areas to be taken out. So 147.6 is 147 172. Why I keep saying 14? 172.67 and then 168.76. Let's see, Okay, let's just see. I want to enter. To be honest, Solana, it looks nice, but then it's not yet 9:30, so maybe I'll just consider to wait. Personally, I'll just consider to wait and see. So, guys, just give me a moment. You guys just watch Solana screen for me. Let me just open up my MetaTrader, and then I just want to check out a few things for how to say S&P 500. Okay, you guys just enjoy the music first. Any questions at all? Feel free to ask. Okay. Okay, clear. So just wanted to do my brief analysis, okay, based on my end for indexes of S&P 500. Okay, so what is happening to Solana, guys? Okay, so slowly we are kind of slowing down, okay, which is kind of a good thing lah, because I'm also interested to enter for Solana. Okay, for today lah. Okay, Dogecoin already entered yesterday. Solana looks a little bit more pretty. Dogecoin since we are kind of like above the range, and I didn't really did that much of a prediction after coming above this range for Dogecoin, so I should have. Okay, but I didn't. Nevertheless, Solana seems a lot more prettier lah. Okay, since we're still within this key level range. So I think I'll just be focusing on Solana for potential sell opportunity, guys. Huh? To these key points lah. Okay, these liquidity areas. Ultimately, of course, it will be this key level range. But I do not think we will be going that low. Personally, it's a bit difficult to say even if you will start to go low now, considering now overall the cryptocurrency space, we are kind of like moving towards the upside. Okay, but nevertheless, I've based on price action, so far it seems like we are starting to make a move down lah. Okay, personally, okay. ETH, ah, remember guys, we anticipate for a buy here, up to this range only. Look at how high it went. The beauty of price action and being humbled again and again by the markets, right? Showing how actually powerful the market is compared to what we can see and what the market actually can do is very beautiful, in my opinion. It really makes you change your perspective of what you actually know. You know, at 4 years already you in the market. You're not even that. Not is it not pro or anything, but like you actually just barely scratched the surface. It's something that I just tell myself. Even though 4 years already here, the market still surprised me a lot. Especially like yesterday, even though Kana SL, it's okay. It's part of the game, right? As long as we understand, okay, why. Sometimes we cannot control everything, guys. To be honest, market we cannot control anything. We are just flowing with the markets. That's all. And the market is very good at surprising us and humbling us at times. So it's good to just look at the bright side of things. We lost, okay, one trade, S&P 500, but nevertheless, all of the other trades went in our favor. So today will be the same thing. We just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Eventually, success will lie there. That's one of the most plain-sighted things that I can share with you. Whatever you guys want to do, doesn't matter only trading. Whatever you're doing, lah, okay, success is actually hidden in plain sight. The only reason why most of us don't reach it is because we give up. That's it. It's a very harsh reality, a harsh truth, but we just stop. That is why we don't reach it. But if you are consistent enough, right? If we stop blaming, oh, this strategy don't work, oh, this one don't work, oh, that one don't work, just because we have one or two losses. I've been there, no. All of these things I'm sharing with you guys, right? I've been there. I've did it. I've actually said these things to myself consistently, keep on thinking that the more things I learn, the more strategies I change, I will eventually find one strategy that will give me 100% passing rate, 100% win rate. That's what I thought. It doesn't exist, guys. Again, that's not a bad thing because whatever strategy you're using, to be honest, you don't have to use my strategy, guys. You don't have to. Whatever strategy you're using, I'm pretty sure it's amazing. Just make sure you backtest that strategy, and as long you know by the end of the week or the end of the month you see profitability, it's just because you're consistent. It's just because you keep using that strategy and making sure you follow your SOP again and again and again. Even though you lost at times, you still do the same thing again. Success lies there. Okay, to people that are willing to keep on pushing, pushing, and pushing and pushing, even though sometimes they may fall, but they keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, that's the honest truth in my trading experience also. I didn't change much of what I used to do. Of course, my strategy did change, yes, but not all the time. Okay, my strategy, I found this strategy 2 years ago. Okay, 4 years I was in trading, right? So 2 years plus ago, and when I first found it, I saw more losses than wins compared to my previous strategy. But because I was consistent, I start to see certain things in the strategy that I'm not able to see before. Even though I face losses also, I still do the same thing because I know the risk to reward, okay, the ratio, it shows me a positive sign as long as I keep following the strategy again and again. That's how I find profitability. Okay? Just sharing with you guys, what actually I've been through. So in case if you guys are going through the same thing, don't take it hard on yourself, Okay, all of you are born to be successful. As long as you believe it, you are already successful. I believe it that you are already successful. Okay, guys. So to be honest, ADUSD I cannot really give you guys much of a prediction yet, lah. Okay, because we're not really that close to key level. I cannot really see any form of liquidity or important areas to focus on as of now. But gold and USD JPY is interesting lah for me personally. Okay, so I'm anticipating for move up for USD JPY, especially also really taken out London high and also London low right before New York session opens, and especially just after we have a consolidation phase during London. Just bear that in mind. So the probability of us moving up or down is actually very powerful. But since my key level is above, right? So I'm just focusing on buys. If we start to move down, 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 I will just wait. I will just hold my buys to understand when is the potential opportunity for me to enter. Okay. If we start to disrespect this level, then I'm no longer interested on buys. So I still have quite a few room for me to wait. Okay, for my overall anticipation. So gold, okay, I would personally prefer it to go in the key level, so then I can probably focus on something for gold. Okay, we did take out a certain form of liquidity resting here. That's why we're showing some form of reaction. Let me just go smaller time frames for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't like trading if it's not inside of my key level now. Okay, it looks okay, but not clean enough for me. Okay, I like it to be within the key level, so I will just stick to my initial plan. Let me just set an alarm here. Okay, hold on. Let me just set an alarm alert for gold. Okay, done. So once price comes inside of this range, and then only I will start to focus on a potential buying opportunity lah. So to this key level range. Okay. Primarily, I'm looking for at least this target to be taken out. Let me show you. Which target can I aim for? No, no, no. This one, not this one, guys. I accidentally pressed. Wait, Ooh, interesting. It's way above these ranges. See, we go H4. Okay lah. Focusing on this high to be taken up. Primarily, other than that, I'm focusing it to actually close above this level, to be honest. That's what price action is telling me lah. I'm not sure lah. Let's see. Let's see how it play out. Okay. It still has to go first to this key level and take out this liquidity range. If it doesn't, then I'm not interested in gold. Okay, here's the JPY guys. Already 9:30 The New York session is in. Okay, let's go smaller time frame and see how is that reacting. Okay, we're starting to see a bearish candle down. Okay, which is a good sign. That means it's about to play out inside of our key level. Let's see lah. Let's just wait and see because I already set an alarm anyways. How's USD doing? USD is starting to show bullish candles up. This one I'm a little bit on edge, okay, personally, because like I said, I like taking trades when it's within my key levels. This is considered in the middle, okay, of both key levels. Okay, so anything could happen. But my gut personally is telling me that I can actually potentially focus on buying opportunity lah. Okay, so not right away, of course. Now in your session open, let me just see. I just want to wait a while and then see what I'm able to understand based on price action. This one also will close in 27 minutes. So probably lah. Okay, personally, guys, probably I might take a trade in USD JPY around 10-ish. Okay, I want to see this candle close how so I can understand something now. Personally, okay, I want to wait for the hourly candle to close, and then I want to see if I'm seeing anything clearer or not for USD JPY, but primarily it's buy lah. Okay, gold you guys know already. I'm focusing on buy, but not now. Solana, okay, what are you doing, Solana? Okay, Solana moving down. Solana is moving down so far. Let me see some things, guys. Hold on now. Okay. Yeah, so far Solana looks good lah. So I might be entering Solana later for potential sell, but let's see. Let's see. New York session just open. I'll wait maybe 10-15 minutes and then later I will see if there's any opportunity for me to enter for sell or not. Because just when New York session open, right, guys, don't always enter trade. Very always be careful with that. Okay, because New York session is bound or very known to cause manipulation moves first. They are very known for this thing. So just understanding this already, you should know the very first powerful moves in New York session usually tend to be manipulation moves. Not always. Okay, sometimes you will start to see New York session really just move in a singular direction like this one, which we missed out on. We predicted a move for sell. This is our target. Okay, delete this line. It's really reach our target. Yeah, you see? So it just move in singular direction. Can happen. Okay. But primarily this what tends to happen for New York. See, you start to move in the opposite direction, then only you show the powerful move. Okay. Just know that. Okay, US is known to do this. All right. That is why I'm just waiting to see how price will start to react, especially for USD JPY, considering this is a US not US pair, but the leading pair is US versus JPY. So if US is doing good, essentially means this market should be moving up. And since the news also came out that US is doing good, which fits our criteria for price action, whereby we are anticipating for it to go to this key level, right? From this reaction here. That's why I anticipate for a move up. Not because the news, but because of price action, but the news kinds of support that buyers. Nevertheless, just because of that, I won't be entering blind. Still will have to wait. I want to see at 10ish what I will do. Okay, Solana later I will just after the live stream I want to probably enter for Solana. But I will let you guys know that I will share in my Instagram story lah. Okay, if I entered and then what's the result, if win or lose, I will just share with you guys on my story. Okay, so do follow me on Instagram if you guys would like to actually find out. I do have my Instagram handle below lah. Okay, so guys, give me a moment. You guys just pause Solana for a while. I just want to see what is S&P 500 actually doing right now. So nothing much lah, to be honest. I'm anticipating S&P 500 to move higher, but again lah, it's a bit how to say uncertain because why S&P 500 also is in all-time highs. I told you guys I don't like to check all-time highs, but I still like to predict lah. Prediction is always fun. If you know how to predict prediction, it always become very fun one. If you guys would like to learn also how I predict certain markets, okay, how I give up my analysis, especially my predictions to you guys on what I'm focusing on. Like today, Solana, gold, USD JPY. I want to focus on AUD USD, but I feel it's below the key level, so not yet. Okay, so gold or USD JPY. Oh, guys, look at gold. Look at this powerful candle up. Will you guys enter the moment you see this powerful candle up? See, will you guys enter this? Could be. There could be an opportunity. But just remember lah, retail traders also do that. Okay? So you're not a retail trader. You're better than a retail trader. So we just wait to understand and see certain levels of price and how price is reacting prior to potentially entering the market. We all could be wrong. Okay, but nevertheless, I'm okay with being wrong by being patient. See, this is why I say I want to wait at least after 10 o'clock. See, just want to wait. Wait until this kind of close. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Okay, Solana, how's Solana doing? Okay, Solana is moving accordingly. The prediction to a sell opportunity. Dogecoin is actually a very good opportunity recently for trading. I realize actually very strong. These past few days, every New York session, especially London, this one okay lah, consolidation. But you see, we keep moving. At least we're moving in a certain direction for potential opportunity. So, Dogecoin is actually very good. Later, I will do some predictions also for Dogecoin after our live stream. Okay, so gold I'm waiting, USD, JPY I'm waiting, S&P 500 I'm waiting, Solana also I'm waiting. All right, guys. So primarily I'm focusing on four things today, lah. So one for crypto, which is Solana. Probably Dogecoin. Also later I need to do some how to say analysis. Gold for sure. I'm just waiting. If it will come within this range or not means I'm not interested. But the overall bias is towards the upside, lah. For gold, USD JPY primarily also towards the upside personally, but I'm just waiting to see if that opportunity arises or not. After 10 o'clock, 10ish, then I will consider lah to probably enter the market. Other than that, guys, I'm not really focusing on anything else now. Unless AUD to show me something, okay, once it comes inside this key level or what around 1030 or whatever, then probably AUD also. Okay, but nevertheless, I will let you guys know lah on my Instagram stories, and I will update you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, hopefully today we don't have sudden news by our favorite guy Trump. Okay, then today also suddenly a very long week candle lah. If in our direction, then okay, no problem. Okay, so guys, I think I will end the live stream here. I appreciate every single one of you joining the live stream. Okay, tomorrow is Friday, right? Okay, so we have one more live stream for the week. So I will catch you all in the very next one, which should be tomorrow. Okay, have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. Stay safe and happy trading. Goodbye, guys.